How does what's happening in the economy have an impact on the real estate market? Maybe we should be asking ourselves the flip side of that. How does the real estate market affect the economy? I don't know what starts first, the chicken or the egg or the chicken, no idea. Hi, I'm Brian Hymas at Brian Hymas Real Estate at Boise Premier. Obviously, one would think that with all this craziness, something's got to give, right? Well, I completely understand your concern. It's valid. It can be scary. Some people may have to sell and they don't have a choice because of a job loss or a job transfer. But some of you might be just wondering if you should hold on to it and see if the market goes up so you can get a better return on your investment. Or others might feel like they need to sell now so they can keep all that equity in case the market goes down. There are certain factors and variables that can cause the economy to go up and down. Those factors also can have a positive or negative effect on the housing market as well. Unemployment is one contributing factor, and it was lower than pre-pandemic and then spiked pretty high from April to July, hovering between 8 and 14%. But it has been coming down month after month after month since April, which is a positive sign, obviously. We're hoping it keeps coming down. There have been several recessions in the US throughout history, but if you look historically at the times during recessions, where the number of months that unemployment was greater than or equal to 9%, the recession of 2020 is the lowest, which is great. It puts the unemployment perspective where we are right now, nowhere near where it was in the past. For example, the Great Depression had 108 months, the Great Recession 30 months, the 1980s oil recession had 19 months, and in 2020 we've only had 4 months where the unemployment rate was greater than or equal to 9%. I'm no mathematician, but that is a good deal for us. Also, the number of people in active forbearance is decreasing. It's continued to go down since May, which is fantastic news. So more people are paying their mortgages as they're getting their jobs back. Many people are wondering what will happen due to the election. I wish the thing would go away, but we can't make it and it's not happening yet. But I will recommend looking at a few factors. One for sure is inventory, right? How many homes there are for sale right now. Back in 2008, the levels of inventory were so high, putting us into a buyer's market. Home prices were depreciating because there was so much supply. However, today inventory levels are super low, showing that it's a seller's market, and prices are going up because buyers are paying more to secure the homes. Also, right now, the percentage of equity that homeowners have is very strong. The MLS tells us that 21.8% of homes purchased in Ada County in the last month were purchased with cash. And assumably, there's a higher number of homes that are owned free and clear. And that 90% of the homes have at least 10% equity. I repeat, 90% of the homes have at least 10% equity, which indicates that less homes will go into foreclosure due to the equity they have. So there's a lot of data that points to a positive forecast for the housing market in the future. Feel free to reach out to me at no cost, no risk, no obligation for a hassle-free chat, text, phone call, or meet up for lunch. Most people have questions and just want to peek in on their home value, so please do not hesitate. I'm looking forward to hearing from you, and as always, Brian Hymas giving you the keys to your future.